Hello, and welcome to my playground. This is the Mad Chemist Church, or Church of Church, depending on where you know me from, and welcome to Madman Review. Today we're going to be looking at Undertale. I have no idea what that did. It's not found, apparently. Guess that was something. I don't know. My brain went, ooh, shiny. And I clicked, thinking there might be like a cosmetic store or something. But welcome to UnderMine. UnderMine is a roguelike, procedurally generated permadeath game where you go in, you do random dungeon, you do random things, blah 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 blah. We're gonna hit play. As you can see, this is my next character with their random name. How many times I've beaten specific difficulties. I've been up to like the 6th. I'm on the 7th tier difficulty. How many bosses? So they've added a boss since I stopped playing, but you can also see I've put almost 40 hours into this save alone. So I have played this quite a lot, and it's not like it's little things here and there. It's quite a big deal. Through playing the dungeon, you can find random dogs that you save, and they come back, and they sit here in the cave with you. Craft, just how you kind of get upgrades, as a lot of these games go. 76 laboratory, another doggy. I always pet all the doggies. So that's where you can craft your items, basically your relics. This is how you would craft potions. You can talk to each character, get to kind of know like their background, their story. You can upgrade, and I believe I can carry 4 potions. I can upgrade how many bombs I have, how much bombs I do, pet, your health. This is where you can purchase like bombs and potions before you go in to the dungeon itself. This is where you can get like your relics, and how many relics and how good the relics are, and like items. And then this is your pets. They have added I know I was only missing like 1 or 2 pets before I stopped, but it looks like they've added quite a few pets since I have last played. But this is where you would go, essentially you would like find these eggs randomly in dungeons or like in secret areas. And then you'd bring them back after you basically died, because this is a permadeath thing. And you change characters. Like if I die, I will not be this character. You can see if you win, you get to take, if you beat a level, you get to take all of your gold back with you. So last time I won, that's how much gold I had. Even though you technically die, even if you win, you still get to keep like X percentage of the gold you got through the run. I got that much gold, but I believe every run you get to keep this stuff. The gold, the purple, and the blue. This is where you would go to like learn your blessings. You can like pray to get blessings and stuff. And then there's like a mirror. And this guy can allow you to craft this nether stuff to enter the other mine instead of the other mine, which is this guy right here, which is kind of like a mirror mode, harder with less stuff. So as you can see, for like the shop, I've basically bought out mostly everything. I've bought out everything upgrade-wise. Destroy these, and sometimes you can get some gold. Craft like stuff. I don't believe I get to keep any of this stuff. I don't remember. I think this just unlocks it for when I go into the dungeon. Like I have 76. Okay, that's what I thought. So now when I go into the dungeon, I will have Blast Suit already. So this guy's like a prepare. He prepares me for it. So you basically have an advantage when you go in. Same thing with that. I've already bought all of his upgrades. Now, I would go into the dungeon, but I kind of don't want to because that's a lot of money. Because if I just go in there and then, let's say, die, cure all. Yeah, let's just prove it. So now I can have 4 potions. Yeah, if I just go into the dungeon and die, I lose all that money. I think because I upgraded my bag, I think I keep like X amount percentage, and I have not played in... Yeah, so that's how you change how you look. And it just kind of goes through random generator. And then when you die, you just change again, change your name, change your look. Yeah, this one's kind of hard because I don't want to jump in and lose all my money. Because if I die, I lose everything, if I remember correctly, if I just kind of jump into a random dungeon and go, and I don't have... This is just a review. This isn't much of a... like, gameplay and stuff. But, like, you can attack, you can throw your pickaxe. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I don't really want to jump in and lose all my money. And the whole reason why gold kept. Yeah, so it shows you like how much gold you have. I guess if I die, that's how much gold I get to keep. Time in UnderMine. Like, that's the time I've actually spent. Like, I believe that's like on average 719. Tells health, how much like all your base stats are. Bestiary shows you all the different enemies that you've killed. There's 82 pages. All the different items. They, from the last time I had played, they added a ton of items. Stats, total runs 4, total wins 0. Which is weird. I wonder what they did, because that doesn't make any sense. To get to tier 6, you have to have done it. You have to have beaten it at least 6 times, and I know I've done more than 4 total runs. Max hit points, highest during a single run, 7. Yeah, I don't know what that. Like, they've added so much shit. Log. Yeah, back in 2022 was when I died at core. So this guy, he died at core 4, which is the end. Died to misadventure, yeah. And that's all the crap. Enemies vanquished, all the relics I had. Died to. Oh, I wonder if this is just the last time. Because I logged back in here a while back, and I was like, oh, look at all this new stuff. And I went in. And I played like probably 1 or 2 runs, yeah. So I always have the Phoenix pet because of the fact that the Phoenix heals me a % of damage when I take damage. And as you get food for your pet, you level it up, and then once it hits max, like halfway, whenever the Phoenix heals the peasant, it applies an effect to you that burns enemies around you. And Rebirth, when I get to max, it allows me 1 time per run to heal. So I guess I won't lose too much if I go in. But yeah, essentially you come in and start smashing things. If you leave gold, these little slimes come and try to take your gold. You can hit them and they just go flying. Quiet please, I think this is... Oh god. I don't think this is the dungeon down to the next floor. Yeah, no, it's this guy. Then you can come by, like, gain speed. You'll usually have like a random thing and you can come around and just destroy his pots. Destroy his stuff. Talk. And then he'll also allow you to travel to different areas. Core map, cavern, halls. So as long as you've completed it before, you can travel to the corresponding area. But if you don't have the items, then you're just gonna get wrecked. You know? Like going in at level 1 to the final area. This is a roguelike bullet hell-ish style game. So I can kinda... Oop, when I fall in the pit. See how rusty I am. See if I ever take damage, at least I get some back. Annoying fairy. And then you have these like purple flames here, which if you destroy it, you'll get a curse, but you'll also get an item. You need a key. I don't have keys. Another thing is if I throw my pick into a fire, it'll catch fire and then it'll spread damage. Bombs will destroy things like that. You can use bombs to destroy walls. And then you have just different, like, can't really show too many different areas, as there's like 4 or 5 different maps that you can go to. You can see on the mini-map here that I am actually covering. I didn't realize that, but right here where my head, goofy head is the mini-map, which shows you like there's a candle, which means there's a shrine. Ow, ow, ow. There's a room right here that says there's a treasure. Yes. So I get the golden axe. Spent gold is turned into bonus damage. So this, nice reference to a very good game. So every time I spend money, I get damage. And then destroying things will also drop bombs, it'll drop gold. Nope. Mine. Nikes. And it basically tells you there, unless you find a healing potion, there's no healing. So that's another thing you gotta be careful about. Unless you have like a healing potion on you or something, you're just kind of stuck, or you get like an ability that's like every time you enter a room, like a relic, that's every time you enter a room you get health. It's just random items that get you that kind of stuff. So, and then there's like these slimes that'll leave behind like oil. This oil will slow you. I just stepped on a trap like an idiot. You can do things, and it will drop like keys, bombs, my stuff. So yeah, you'll see like keys drop, you'll see bombs drop. You can break like rocks, and the rocks will drop keys. And, I don't remember those enemies. I don't remember the little mushroom enemies. There will also be like these nests and stuff, where you get just a bunch of these random enemies. And then the enemies will also have a chance of dropping gold. Another one? No. It's just this annoying jellyfish. And also when you complete a room, there's also a chance that you will get items to drop as well. And of course food will be, you can get cooked food, you can get raw food. I hate these. Then he charges and dies. So there's a merchant there, which I can go see what the merchant has, or I can use my key to get a chest. Since I have the gold axe, I'm going to go talk to the merchant, because the more stuff I buy, like I will buy the bombs, I will buy the food, And drop, yeah, take it all. There's also relics that'll like increase the number of items that the merchant will have. There'll be like one that's like a free lunch. You basically just get free food. And there's potions like this which just give you free gold. So it's better to be like, just use it. Use it, collect the gold. There's also bomb slimes. If you hit them, they drop a bomb. Which is also really cool. It's not like you get to keep the bomb. It's just a bomb. So that gave me attack damage, but it took up my only key, which unfortunately happens. There's all different kinds of boots you can get. So that had a bomb and a rat in it. But essentially this is the game. And the reason why I'm reviewing this, and I haven't done this one before, is UnderMine 2 came out. And I'm excited to play it. The other thing about that food is if there's like a torch around, you can use your pick to catch your pick on fire and then hit the food, and it cooks the food. And the cooked food actually does more spinning trap. The cooked food actually does more health. The cooked food will actually do more health than the raw food. And yeah, there's also these crystals that'll do like status effects. Key. What's in that locked door there? Treasure? Yeah, let's take it. Let's get the treasure. You can get these bomb upgrades. You can only have one. Like this one turns my bombs into a chain lightning explosion. There's other ones that when they hit enemies, they'll turn the enemies into gold. Let's see, what do you got? Yeah, you know what? Give it all to me. So popcorn duplicates all items in the room. So that's actually a really nice one, because if you get, like, say you get a good amount of food, or you get a good amount of something, you can then duplicate it all. Oh, I don't want to drink it. What? I think it's Z. Z changes it. So you can talk to her, you pay her, you can open 3 chests. Kind of shows you what's in them. And then they move. Like, I want this chest. And then they all go out random. So let's see, let's open this one. Alright. I'll take the gold. Let's open this one. Okay, so I'm not gonna lose all my gold, but I'm not gonna get anything of true value. And, you know, I just got a good gold. Yeah, and that's it. So kind of a fun, you'll find these little puzzles here and there, stuff like that. But I got this, so I guess I didn't lose completely. So what I can do is I can just sit here and kill these slimes until this potion's done. And your pickaxe will actually pick up gold. So once the potion's all done, then I can walk around, but until the potion ends, I can just sit here and kind of pick it up with the pickaxe. I'm gonna end this review soon. Oh, these guys, I hate these lurkers. I'm gonna complete this. So it's kind of this little thing, you can use bombs and just blow them up and jump over stuff. A lot of the times you can just use this guy. Stuns himself. Yeah, shot himself with the thing. There's four different levels. I don't want to spoil it too much. I want people doing to experience this for themselves. This is just kind of showing you kind of a quick overview of everything. Can't jump over that, but I could bomb it if I wanted to, which is R. Show you guys the bomb. Now, if there was anything around here enemy-wise, that would have done the bomb damage on top of doing the lightning shock damage, because that was the whole thing. These are cursed. That's a normal chest. I don't have a key. I don't have any way to get that. Here's another prey shine. So this is what it is. Penance removes a curse, but it takes 50 health. Increased bomb size, but you get a curse. Deal more throw damage. Faster swing speed. Increase that. Heals more effectively. You know what? I would like to do that. But now I'm a curse. Now I'm accursed. Get a boost. But now I have inflation, increase the cost of shop items. Not too worried about that, am I? Now that I'm done here... Ow. I just totally took that. No reason at all. Each one of these only has like... Oh, I saw the sparkling there. That sparkling was... There's a secret room for you to bomb. I was stupid and jumped. A lot of the times that sparkling isn't there. It'll only show up every once in a while. The best way to find something is... That will actually make a different noise. So this is the boss area. So you can do that and catch that on fire. Usually there's a couple rooms here. This increased familiar experience. I'll take that. I'll take that. I got 7 bombs. Yeah, I'll take that for the buff. So now that I got that, I can drink it. Boom, my familiar is now increased. So now as I'm playing, I'm also getting increased familiar experience. Here's another one. Now, like I said, if I were to bomb this, I'd get an item, but I also get a curse. This is another one. I'll get this, but I also get a curse. A blessing and a curse. And see, I got another curse, but I got some holy water, which removes a curse. I got another blessing, and I got another bomb. So let's drink this holy water, remove a curse. Tenderfoot, take damage when you jump. I don't know what I got rid of. But I'd rather have gotten rid of that Tenderfoot one because that's stupid. I jump a lot. Because jumping is actually a good way to get away from things. Like you can jump out of the way of most projectiles and stuff like that. Key there. These bomber dudes suck. Ow. Especially the later levels when these bomber dudes actually like become that guy fell. They gain abilities themselves in later levels, so their bombs are like my bombs, where they eventually get upgrades, like the same bomb upgrades that I get, they'll get in later levels. Ooh, another key. Another key. But I'm really excited for UnderMine 2. I'm thinking I might pick it up so I can get into the boss. Since I've already completed it, I'm fairly certain that I can go back this way and just skip the boss entirely. That 2 points of damage. Damage. Let's see what this gets me. I know for a while there you couldn't just skip it, but I believe they made it faster since there's now a whole lot more to the game. I don't know if I can I just skip the boss? I can just skip the boss. Normally this isn't open. Normally you have to fight the boss to get this. I do believe fighting the boss actually gets you items, so it is kind of worthwhile to fight the boss. And I believe this first one's like a giant sandworm. Oh, I almost made it. That was stupid. That's a lot. 20 damage. That's a lot of damage for falling. So we're going to jump into the boss fight, and we're going to do it real quick, and that's where I'm going to end this review. Just kind of show this fight. I don't remember. I think this boss fight is pretty quick. It's just kind of playing dodge the giant sandworm, and then take out his minions bullet hell style before it. Yeah, this is usually where jumping helps, and I'm thinking 2 damage might be a little bit better than yeah, this is the seventh version of him, as you can see. Yeah, see, this is where jumping helps. I'd also help if my keyboard would stop freezing. Ow. Yeah, I don't think I am going to live this one, which is fine. I'm just kind of reviewing. Are you? Yeah, see, that's... Aw, see, you killed me. So, permadeath kind of thing. You lose your stuff. You lose all your stuff, but your pet takes your bag and flies off with it. And it gives you your died doing what he loved. Shows you all that. So killing the boss also gets you the thorium, which you need to get stuff. Wow, that's nice. That's actually would be a really nice run. But I'm excited for UnderMine 2. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to play it. Probably put another 40 plus hours into it, honestly. So, can't wait to do that, to play that. I kind of don't have any interest in finishing this one and finding that last boss or whatever. I've kind of played this game to the extent of where I don't really want to play it anymore. As you can see, my last kind of play was back in 2022. And I'm just kind of reviewing this one for people that are seeing UnderMine 2 and they're thinking, well, maybe I'll pick up the first one. Highly, highly recommend you pick up the first one. This was so much fun. This was so much just like pulling my hair out. And getting the dogs, saving the different characters, finding different things. Because of course, like most of them, you have to go and you have to find this guy and save him. You have to go and find other people and save them. And then you can start doing all this stuff. And then, of course, you buy all your upgrades. You get all these different scrolls. It's that, oh, what am I going to find next? What am I going to find next? You find the egg for a different familiar, and then you get a familiar, and you're like, oh, that's, oh. I guess you don't lose your boot now? That's new. But please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how it's going. Let me know if you played this game. Let me know if you're enjoying UnderMine 2 in the comments below. You know, it really helps me, really helps the channel, really helps, you know, word get out there for other people who are also, you know, considering getting the game or get it going to 2. But no, I'd recommend get one, UnderMine, play this through, at least beat it a couple of times. Like would be the 7th time I'd be beating it. I still haven't. I think that's the other mine. Is that last guy there? But this is definitely worth playing. This is definitely worth the fun. It's decently cheap, especially if you get it on sale. And hell, you could probably get the first game and the second game bundled for a pretty good price. So until next time, you be you, you stay you, and most importantly, venture on.